Okay guys, how's it going? So I like to mow here. I'm going to be starting, this is a new series that I'll be starting in addition to doing my other videos. But this is going to be my videos. I'm going to be doing product reviews on all my lawn equipment. Just so that for someone who's starting out in the lawn care industry, wants to know like what's some decent equipment to get started out with. Or if you're a homeowner who wants to get a quality piece of equipment to maintain your yard. These videos will pertain to you whether you've been doing lawn care for 20 years and you want to try out some new piece of equipment but you want to get someone else's opinion, or if you also want to, like I said, if you're a homeowner you want to get a quality piece of lawn equipment. So the video I'll be starting out with today is on my Echo SRM-225. This is a straight shaft string trimmer. As you can see right here, it's a straight shaft trimmer. SRM-225. It's a very light trimmer, which can be a selling point for many people. Some people don't want to get a big heavy trimmer that makes you real sore after you're using it, or if you're mowing lawns all day, you don't want to, like the last yard of the day, you don't want to be picking up a big heavy trimmer to just trim some grass along a fence or whatever. This trimmer does a great job for weekly trimming, as I call it, so meaning like I'm just mowing the yard on a weekly basis and I just need to trim along the flower beds, trim along the fence, any of that sort of stuff. This trimmer does a great job for that. I haven't really had any major issues with it. I've just done the usual maintenance, so spark plug, air filter, fuel filter, all that sort of thing. I've replaced the fuel lines on it a couple of times. That's pretty simple to do. It just comes in a kit with the grommet and fuel lines and fuel tank and the fuel filter and all that. I've only had to replace the carburetor once. That was just because I forgot to run it from the ethanol, but that's another story. But overall, I think this trimmer does a great job. Like I said, it's real lightweight, but it feels like a quality piece of equipment in your hands, and that's important. You don't want to buy a piece of equipment that feels real flimsy and it's going to break after one season. There's no point in spending money on something like that. You want to, especially if you are a homeowner who wants to buy a quality piece of equipment, like you have some string trimming to do in your backyard, trim along your flower beds, anything like that. This would do a great job for that, and I would definitely recommend this for your use. Nowadays they're coming with a speed feed head on them. They have been for several years. Basically the speed feed head, just come over here and show you this. Basically what it is it's a trimmer head. Mine is worn off, but it used to say speed feed on it. But basically what you have to do is just line up the arrows to the eyelets and run a piece of trimmer line through it. I run about 15 to 20 feet in mine. And then you twist it up and it winds it all. You don't even have to take the spool out of it, which makes it really easy to reload, which is a important factor. I don't want to have to take 5 minutes to reload a trimmer with trimmer line. And also, I don't know if you've noticed on there, but the throttle trigger on this model here is detached. The new models, however, come with a rubber, I think it's got rubber coating on it. This is just a plastic handle, and it's got the detached throttle trigger. The ones nowadays are attached. Okay, so this is my power head pass unit from Echo also. This is what I mean by attached throttle trigger. You can see it's completely attached to the handle. It's not hanging off like that one. The only downside to this one on the SRM-225, the older models at least, and this isn't a problem with the newer ones, but the older ones, since the throttle trigger is detached, it has an increased chance of catching something and breaking off. I've never had it happen, but as long as you're careful, like especially if you're buying a used one, just be aware of it being detached from it. And the handle is comfortable on it. The front handle right there, it's padded. It's real comfortable to use. And overall, this trimmer has very little vibration. I think it's a wonderful trimmer to use for a lawn service if you're doing yards every day. One thing I would recommend you do is run ethanol-free fuel in it, especially if you don't use it very often. Like if you use it like once a week just to trim around your house. Even if you're a lawn service and you're trimming every day with it, run ethanol-free fuel in it, and it'll save you time because you won't have to replace the fuel lines very often in it. The ethanol breaks down the fuel lines, which I'm sure you guys are well aware of because of ethanol being in most fuel every day now. But it breaks down the fuel lines and causes them to rot off. It causes problems in the carburetor, just causes a lot of issues. But if you run ethanol-free fuel, it will greatly reduce the issues you have with it. Overall, in my opinion, highly recommend this trimmer. So if you guys have any questions about this trimmer, please leave a comment below the video, and I will try and respond in a timely manner. And I also have a demonstration video of this from a little while back. I'll link that video below this video here, so you guys can go and watch a demonstration of it. I would do another demonstration today, but it's raining, so anyways, yeah, go look for that video, and I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next product review.